with another video, and in this video it's gonna be a story time and y'all are gonna cook with me, so let's go. Today we are cooking some stuffed salmon with some spinach, and I don't know what else. I either want to make rice or some pasta, I don't know yet, but we gonna figure it out as we go, so yeah, I'm gonna start with the story time. So this happened, I want to say 2018, 2017. Yeah. I was dating this guy or whatever. We were dating for, I want to say, approximately like a year and a half, 2 years. It was cute. We was vibing, whatever the case may be. He was older. When I say older, I want to say like very much older, like very much older. He worked for the state, or well, the city rather. He worked for the city. It was cute. I would go see him on his break. We would like hang out together, a whole bunch of stuff. We had a whole. He's a Capricorn, same sign as me, so it was great. It was great. It was great vibes. We was chilling. We was chilling. Great time. It was a great time. I'm not even gonna hold you. It was a great time. Yeah. So we're getting to know each other, vibing and kicking in, whatever the case may be. I don't even know where to start, guys. I don't know where to start. But yeah, we were vibing. Vibing or whatever. And then like, I want to say like 6, 7, 8 months in, talking about the next steps, where we want to be, our 10-year, 5-year plan, all that stuff, like adulting, like actually adulting. And I'm letting him lead or whatever. Okay, so yeah, adulting, I'm saying adulting like I was 25, 26 years old. Nope, I was like 21, 22. But yeah, still an adult, don't do too much. But anyway, yeah, so we were talking about our next step in our relationship, what we wanted to happen, blah, blah, blah. If I saw him in my future, blah, 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 blah. And whatever the case may be. And then he's like, oh, I think we should move in together. I think it will be a good look. I think it will be a good idea. We already feel such and such way towards each other. Why not? Blah, 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 blah. And in my head, I'm like, oh, he's getting serious. Oh, this is getting spicy. Oh, he really want to be with me. Like, I'm that girl. Like, clearly. Bet. So I'm like, okay, that sounds cool. I wanted to get out of my mom's house anyway. I was at that stage where I wanted to move out. Well, at least I thought I did. I was being grown. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I was being grown, being grown. And he's like, I'm gonna start looking at apartments, and I'm like, word, me too. What's our budget? He's talking about $3,000, meaning we both pay $1,500 each. And I'm like, I could do that. I could front $1,500 every month. It's not a problem. Boom. Okay, cool. We're looking. We're separately looking. He mentioned it that one time. Then he never mentions it again. So I'm like, okay, maybe he was joking. Okay, whatever. I'm just to look for my own apartment with my own budget, because that's just what I do. And then finally he mentions it again, and this time he mentions that he found a place such and such. He showed me a place and everything, like he had it saved on like his most recent, what he was looking at. And I'm just like, okay, I can do this, I think this, like I'm here for it, like yes, older man, I'm here for it. Yes, for sure. And then I'm like, okay, when do they need the money? By when? Is it just the $3,000, or we need first last, security, all that stuff? He goes, yeah, we need first last security, deposit, lock change, all that stuff. So I'm like, okay, so that's probably like 6,000 to 7,000 total. So we each need to come up with 3 bands by ourselves, right? Okay, cool. So he's like, oh, whenever you get your portion or have half of it at least, just let me know, and we can open a bank account together, and I'll put it in there so that when all the money's there, we could get the money, take it where it needs to go, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, oh my God, this is so awesome. Me being dumb and naive, I'm like, yeah, let's do it, yeah. So that was the second time he brought it up. Then I'm like, okay, I don't have nothing right now, but I'll get back to you in a week or two, blah, 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 blah. A week or two comes, I have my portion or whatever the case may be. He's like, oh, what's up? You have your portion. Mind you, we're still seeing each other every day. We're still talking on the phone every day. We're still texting each other. He's telling me he loves me. He sees a future with me. He wants to marry me, XYZ, he wants more kids, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, cool, going along with it. And this is why you should always either talk to your parents or talk to your friends, talk to a close something, cousin, auntie, uncle, brother, mother, aunt, sister. Talk to somebody. Because if you don't talk to somebody, stuff like this will happen. So, ooh. I'm just sharing my story because I want it to help and prevent someone else from going through the same situation that I went through. So, yeah, that leads to that. We're still being all cute and cuddly and blah, 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 blah. Then the 2 weeks come around again. I finally give him the money, and I'm like, I take out $1,500 for my check, and then I cashed it, and we're sitting in the car on his lunch break on a little date or whatever, and we do what we do. We're eating, chilling, talking, conversing, and he brings up the apartment again, and this time he's like, oh, do you have your portion or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, I have half of my portion. What about you? Do you have yours? I'm like, yeah, I got mine. What about you? You got yours? Then it starts to get quiet. I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It starts to get quiet, whatever. So I asked him again, do you have yours? He's like, no, I don't have mine, but I'm going to take yours and put it in the account that we talked about. Blah, 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 blah. Once he said no, that should have been my red flag right there, but nope, love is blind, clearly. But I still continued and gave him the money, whatever the case may be. Yeah, blah, 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 love you, talk to you later. Gave him the money. And then he went back to work or whatever the case may be. He said he'll call me later. Still not thinking anything of it. Then after that, a couple weeks go by. We don't talk about it again. I'm giving him time to get his other half, which is giving me time to get my other half. We don't talk about it. We don't mention it again. And then I don't even know what happened. What happened? Why we fell out? I don't remember it, honestly. I don't remember. But long story short, we fell out. Oh, that's why we fell out. So long story short, we're chilling, vibing, da 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 da. Come to find out, this man wasn't trying to get an apartment with me. This man didn't open a bank account for us. This man didn't love me. So I like, you know, I take now, looking back at everything. He didn't want to marry me. He didn't want more kids. Yeah, he fucking, excuse my language, I'm sorry. He freaking bamboozled me for $1,500. Come to find out, this man has a freaking gambling problem, and he took my money, my hard-earned 9 to 5, hard-earned 21, 9 to 5 working woman money, and gambled it away. Come to find out, he had a gambling problem. He owes mad people for bread. He owes mad people bread. He just a whole plethora of things that was like, you know, was hidden and I didn't see at all. So yeah, we fell out because he stole the money. He's trying to say that I just gave it to him. It was a gift. There was never no apartment. I'm lying. Like, just a whole bunch of hoorah, rah, 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 rah. So that's how that ended. We ended like that. Never got my money back. Never got an apology. Nothing. I'm pretty sure this man stalks me to this day. Like, he probably watching me on other pages or having his friends watch me. So I'm aware. I just don't say nothing. But yeah, that's how that ended. Like, again, talk to your parents, your friends, your closest cousins, your best friend, anybody, because if I had somebody to talk to, they would have off rip let me know, like, girl, don't give that man no money, especially that much at once. But I should have knew better myself, but that's just me being naive and looking for love in all the wrong places, you know. So yeah, that's my story time. Oh, and here's some more tea. Fast forward to like 22 last year, or the year before, 2021. Mind you, this happened in 2017, 2018-ish. This man's a whole married with 3 to 4 kids already. Like, so you mean to tell me we were dating and you was already married and you was cheating on your wife? Foul. That's foul. That's so foul. So at the end of the day, it was a life lesson, a learning experience that I had to go through, but I will never in my life do that shit again. Like, I will never, not never. I will hold my own deposit. I will hold my own portion for whatever me and my now husband. It's different because I'm married now, so what's his is mine and what's mine is his. It's different, but if I was ever in the dating scene again, that would be a no-no. That would be something I would never do again, for sure. But yeah, that's my story time, guys, and it's done. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you want another one, or if you want something else, or you have any other suggestions on videos, and I will for sure try and make an effort to make the video. But I had fun telling my story. And no, I'm not capping. This is a story time for real. Like, it's not a cap. It's nothing for clout. I got bamboozled for $1,500 by a bum, an old predatorial bum, legit. But yeah, thanks for stopping by and watching. Until next time, J.E.W.E.L gang out.
Say you're bad from which part? Tell a pussy we no gon' dip that.